What's good, everyone? This is Coach Gabe from Kids Lacrosse, and today we are going to be giving you a bunch of tips, skills, and drills to help get your game right. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so when you start cradling, super important thing to know, you got to make sure that you have nice, loose hands. When you start, make sure that your hands are not gripping the stick like you're holding on to that one roller coaster that went up super high and you're super scared of heights. Don't grip it that tight. Make sure it's nice and loose, okay? Coaches will often say loose but not too loose, so make sure you guys do that. When you grab the stick, you want to make sure that your hands are in a pretty comfortable position. I usually like to have one hand all the way down at the end and one hand towards the top middle of my shaft. Also, what you want to do is make sure that when you grip the shaft of your stick, that you're not gripping it just with your palm. Make sure that you are gripping it with the end of your fingers and the beginning of your palm. And so one of the first drills that we're going to give you right now is the 1, 2, 3, 4 drill. It's a drill that I love to do with new players on my team, and even as they get a little bit more advanced, it's a great drill to really hone in on your cradling, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is grab it with our dominant hand, okay? And we're gonna start cradling on the side that we're most comfortable with. And we're just gonna rock it back and forth, okay? We're gonna make sure that the ball is staying in our sweet spot, okay? That's super important to realize. You don't want the ball really hanging around your ball stop at your head or your stick. You don't really want that. You wanna make sure that you guys are rocking it and staying in that certain spot, okay? So that's position number 1. Position number 2 is we're gonna wrap cradle, okay? We're gonna bring it to the other side. We're gonna keep it still in the same hand, and then we're gonna start rocking it back and forth. Now, what's important to understand with this is that we have to move our arm at the elbow, okay? And we're also rotating our wrist to keep that ball moving and rocking it back and forth. So if you can do this, you're starting to get better, okay? Position number 3 is we're gonna come down all the way low, we're gonna bend our knees, and we're gonna get that ball rocking, kind of like a power cradle in guys lacrosse. We're gonna make sure that we're rocking it back and forth. So it's kind of like an uppercut. Like, say you didn't like that one person at school and you went and you found them and then you gave them one of these. Don't do that, that's not good. Our bottom hand is super loose, okay? Our bottom hand is mostly just a guide, so make sure we're not gripping it, okay? Super tight. And then position 4, we're gonna wrap cradle again. Now we're gonna bring it to the other side, bending our knees, okay? And rocking it back and forth, okay? Now with all these different types of cradling positions, what's important to know is you gotta stay loose and you gotta be loosey-goosey, okay? You gotta stay loose, 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 rocking it back and forth. Don't be robotic, don't grab it too tight, okay? So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4 drill. All right, guys, one of the next drills we got for you is called the sizzler. One of the easiest moves to do, but also a little bit complicated. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna be really nice and loose with your stick. You're gonna start to wrap it, kind of like a wrap cradle, and you're gonna bring it then right back in between your arms, okay? And roll it out. You're gonna have a real loose grip on this, so make sure it's not super tight. So we're gonna slow it down for you to make sure you got it. The third drill we have for you is a combination of all that we learned today. So we're gonna start with a little ball flip. Once we catch that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it across. Once we wrap it across, we are going to then roll it. Nice loose grip again, okay? Once we roll it, we're gonna wrap it back and we're gonna add a ball fake in there. And we'll go over ball fakes in another video. All right, guys, so those were your tips, skills, and drills. You can practice those pretty much anywhere you go. You don't need a lot of space to do it. And if you do it for at least 10 to 20 minutes a day, you will improve your game dramatically, okay? So the gear spotlight of the day is the Rocket Mesh Tape Saver butt end. It's a pretty cool product. You put it at the butt end of your stick, and it's basically a hand stop. I use it all the time for all my games, and I give it to a couple of players, and it's totally customizable, which is pretty cool. So make sure you check it out. Link is in the description below. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know what you want to see next. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the Kids Lacrosse YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell to stay caught up on everything Kids Lacrosse.